Yo, what's going on guys, it's Harrison here, and I guess this is a return to Harry Sun TCG. So now I'm done with uni, and I've got like a more structured week with dedicated free time. I kinda wanna pick up doing more content creation again. And the reason I've waited until now is about I'd say just under a month ago, we had new rocket cards revealed, and anyone who knows me knows I love Dragon Link, and I really love the rocket cards, so it's really cool to see cards like Tracer, Quick Launch all be really good again. And the reason I haven't done any combo videos until this point is recently on the ban list we had Summon Sorceress come back. So initial problem I had with the rocket cards was Rocket Loader will lock you into darks, and there's no way I don't want to play this card. Rocket Loader is really strong, it makes Tracer good, it makes Quick Launch good, it just makes your whole deck really function. Because on summon, unless you add level 7 Dark Dragon from deck to hand, and then you're dark locked. So you could add Absurata, Noctivision, or Rocket Detonator, which is a new card. So this means we can't make seals, but we can make a lot bigger board. But notice how this only dark locks us. It doesn't lock us into only dragons. And Summon Sorg is a really good card for that. So why this is really good is, it means in our dragon or engine heavy hands, we're able to give them a card with Summon Sorceress and then tutor any dragon from our deck, basically making an LP with a bit of an extra commitment. But that commitment's very easy, as any of your starters like Rocket Loader plus Tracer, if you have any additional extender with them, lets you climb into the Summon Sorceress very easily. And in your combo, you're going to add back a Rocket through Striker Dragon or Trisborrow Dragon, which makes it very efficient. Or with just one Black Metal Dragon, we can create the full board, which I'll show in a second. So for the first combo using Summon Sorg, it's just one Black Metal and any 4 blinks in hand. You only need one discard and you get a draw back in the combo, which is really cool, so it's very efficient. And if you get stopped too much, you can always pivot back to seals. So this feels very, very safe, as always. And Black Metal is really cool because since it's not once per turn, we can guarantee we always have a card in hand to use for Summon Sorg, which is an issue with some of the other combos which may require an additional card in hand to facilitate the Summon Sorg line. But yeah, with Black Metal, we're going to normal summon as usual, then we'll link into Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon will be Chain Link 1, Black Metal Chain Link 2, so you get Red MD and Boot Sector Launch. So pretty standard. So summon Red MD, effect Red MD, bring back Black Metal, then Link 2 into Romulus. So do Chain Link 1 Romulus, Chain Link 2 Black Metal. So here it doesn't matter what you search. So for example, I'm adding another copy of Red MD, because whatever the second Black Metal search gets is just going to be whatever you use with Summon Sorg. So I'm playing a Red MD because I don't want to play the other targets, because the only other one you'd really play is Meteor Dragon, because the Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon, the one for the Metamorph cards, that one doesn't really work with Summon Sorg, as you can't summon it to your opponent's field. So, and the Meteor Dragon requires you to play Driver, so right now I don't really want to do that, so I'm just opting to play a second copy of Red MD, as it's always decent to draw. And yeah, your Dragon Ravine. We'll then activate Dragon Ravine, use the effect, discarding whatever, sending Absurata, add Tracer. We'll then activate Boot Sector over Dragon Ravine, whoops, and use Boot Sector, summon out Tracer. We're going to use Tracer effect, pop our Boot Sector, and we're going to summon our first new card, which is for Rocket Loader. So Rocket Loader on summon lets you add a level 7 Dark Dragon from deck to hand, and we're Dark Locked for the rest of the turn. So there's no seals pass in this combo, unfortunately, but if we got to this point, we're never seals passing. And we've used our only other extra deck monster that isn't a light or dark, being Romulus, to get into it. So here we're going to add Noctivision Dragon, good old reliable, and then we're going to link into Pisty. Then we can use the graveyard effect of Rocket Loader to banish itself to turn Romulus into a dark. So then we'll link into Trisborrow, so this card's just triple burst but better. So on summon, it lets you add double trigger and 2 other options. We only care about double trigger because that is very strong. So we do Chain Link 1 Trisborrow and Chain 2 Noctivision. So being able to chain block for Trisborrow is really strong, because double trigger resolving gets us like 3 additional pushes, which is really good. So we'll summon and add our copy of Double Trigger. We're then going to use Pisty. I'm going to choose to revive Rocket Tracer. This is very important in the combo. So summon this here. We're going to link to into Delindris, trigger Pisty. Sorry, not Pisty, Noctivision, so draw a card. So put that over there. Then we're going to link 2 bodies into a link 3. Into Summon Sork. So Summon Sork effect. So we're going to give him a red MD. And we're going to summon Bestial Sarnia from our deck. So this is how we access the Bestials through Black Metal, which I think is extremely strong. Because if we do this, it means we only need to play 1 Lubellion, which makes Impulse more live in this deck, which I think is very strong. And we have the option to side into more going first instead. So this way you can still access the Bestials whenever you want in your combo, and you can still do this if you have any of the Rocket Stars plus any extender which is really strong. So here we're gonna Synchro into Dispattle, then Sarnia Trigger, sending out Lubellion. We're then going to activate our double trigger here. So the reason we want to do this now, instead of like before, is we wanted to be able to banish Absurata Dragon. That is very important, because we want to be able to summon a level 7. So you can bash Absurata or you can bash Noctivision. I'm just going to bash Absurata because we're going to trigger it on your opponent's turn. So Absurata and any Dark Link. So here I'm just going to get rid of Pisty to summon next new card, Borrowload Fatal Flare Dragon. So this on summon, simple effect, add a rocket. So that's a very powerful effect. So we add a copy of Rocket Detonator. So this gives us our other level 7 for our combo. So here we use Dispatcher effect. We'll summon out Absurata. We'll then tribute off either of these, doesn't matter which one. Sorry, we have to tribute off this one, sorry. We need to use this guy's second effect. So tribute this to summon out Lubellion. Lubellion effect is going to place Regain from deck. Then we're going to summon Rocket Detonator. This will trigger our Delindris Dragon in graveyard to revive itself. We'll then use Fatal Flare Dragon effect to equip Trisborrel to... we can do Trisborrel to Rocket Detonator here. We're then going to link into Morrowind. We'll then use Detonator to summon Trisborrel. Then we're going to link into Borrel Shroud. Then you'll use Borrowland to negate Absurata and summon back our Detonator. Then we're going to overlay for Eclipse. So when I was trying to initially construct this combo, I was trying to figure out like a good way to add an end board Omni negation. Because before, like, I was using the Red Dragon Archfiend cards. So I'd be doing this to summon this, and then that would get you into this guy to get an Omni negation. Because Summon Sork locks us into dragons only with its effect, so we can't make IP or SP. But then I saw this and it's like, okay, there's a way to reconstruct this combo, and I ended up figuring the line. So this is like a really strong combo because you have the normal black metal combo I've seen with Eclipse, Shroud, and Borrowland. But we don't play, the only additional brick we play is a Red Eyes in order to get us to Regain, which I think is insane. Like having a searchable Regain is really strong, and the combo like doesn't use any cards in hand, like you get everything back. So it's a very good combo. So for the next combo, we're going to show Tracer plus any like extender or rocket name. So for the sake of this combo, we'll use Jerusalem. In the OCG, you can do this combo with just one Tracer because of the existence of Savage Dragon. It makes it really easy to set up your rocket detonator effect, and it makes your rocket bodies compared to something a bit better. But for the sake of this combo, we just need like one more body to get us to that point to achieve the amount of bodies we need. And I think it's a good combo because in our normal Tracer combo, we're going to end on everything apart from the Bestial setup. But then if we draw one more body, we can get to the Bestial setup, which is really strong to me. So to start with normal Tracer, we're going to link into Striker, Striker effect, adding Boot Sector, Striker effect, target self and Tracer, so pop self and add Tracer, activate Boot Sector, use Boot Sector, summon Tracer, Tracer effect, pop Boot Sector, summon out Loader, Loader effect, add Absurata. we're going to special Absoraptor. We're going to link into Delindrus and trigger Absoraptor, adding Caliber. We're going to link into Trisbro and use the effect to add the double trigger. We're going to summon Caliber from our hand, and we're going to link into Pisty. Use Pisty effect, summon out the Tracer, and trigger the Delindrus to summon back. Here we're going to use the next effect of Trisbro Dragon. So we can target with Pisty in our graveyard on our field to destroy it, and we're going to add back the Caliber. This is good because now when we make our summon Sorceress, we can then give him the Caliber and summon out our Sarnia, similar to what the additional Red MD did in the last combo. We'll then Synchro into Dispatter and trigger Sarnia, getting us into Lebellion. We're then going to activate the double trigger to summon out Fatal Flare, and we're going to banish Pisty and Absoraptor. We will trigger the Fatal Flare Dragon, add Detonator, we're going to use Dispatter effect, summon out Absoraptor. We'll then tribute Dispatter into Lebellion. We use Lebellion effect, placing Regained. We're then going to use the Fatal Flare effect to target our Absoraptor, to equip it with Trisbro Dragon. We'll then special Detonator and use the effect to summon Trisbro Dragon. We'll link into Barrowland, then use Barrowland to negate Trisbro, summon out Detonator again, then we'll use Rosworm, just bash anything from our graveyard. This is where any extender or in a combo we do it slightly differently if we have a rocket name to banish whatever, so here we're just going to bash Sarnia, does not matter. And we're going to make our next Link 5 in Borrow Shroud, and then we'll overlay into Eclipse. So this combo is still very good. Like, it gives us something higher to end on if we draw multiple engine cards. Like if we open our 1-card combo and we have like one more extender with it or one more additional engine, we can make a bigger board. I think that's what makes Summon Sword very strong in this deck. It makes your engine heavier hands a lot better and get to give you more options. And here we're only summoning like Sarnia from deck. In this combo we can summon Black Metal and do some other combos, or we can summon Safer and then revive Safer later. It's very versatile in this deck. I think it's something that can be explored and something that gets a lot better with Savage Dragon. So yeah, that is all for now. I might do a part 2 showing like the Rocket plus Rocket combo or Rocket loader lines, or maybe I'll do like other stuff. But yeah, that's all for now. Thank you.